Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we are in Basel in Switzerland. They have a tram network here which you can see over there. What's unusual about this tram network is that it actually goes through three completely separate countries. Basel is located close to the border with both France and Germany, and consequently the metropolitan area has spilled over across all three countries, which gives us a very unique opportunity to have all three meals of the day in three completely separate countries and to use the tram network to get there. Cheers.
Anyway, I'm a little bit hungry, so should we pop over to France and get some cooked?
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. You find us outside some fountain whose name I forgot. You got the information.
Chingueli Fountain.
Chingueli.
Tingueli Fountain.
Tingueli.
Created by Jean Tingueli.
It's a bit wet and rainy today, but
Let's see how we go.
we'll make the most of it whilst we're really here for a day, so we kind of have to. The tram network in Basel consists of 12 lines. It's one of only 3 tram networks in the world which cross international borders, the others being Geneva and Strasbourg, but this is the only one with lines in 3 countries. It is operated by 2 separate companies, BVB, which operate green trams mostly in the city centre, and VLT, which operate these yellow trams which travel out into the suburbs. We'll be catching our first tram today from Bahnhof, at least I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, and it's line 3 heading to Gare de St. Louis. Given that Switzerland is not in the EU, I was expecting some customs checks at the border, but as the tram pulled up to the border post and stopping for just 24 seconds to let passengers off, we proceeded right across. Just across the border into France, just like that. Yeah, we're in France. Simple. So this is the French train station of Gare de Louis, run by SNCF. Quite a residential little area actually, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely in suburbia. Did you know we went past like a little cabbage patch or
I
something?
saw that. I saw that. It was really cute. It's just there, like there's no
Just
fences,
next to the tram. Should we go find some food?
Yeah.
It's a train station, there must be something. It's actually quite nice because I actually speak a bit of French because I learned it in school, so I can see signs that I know the words of. Sortie, centre-ville. I know these words. It does also say Ausgang, which I know is German for exit. So. There is a little cafe / tobacconist / news agency in the station, but it doesn't look very good.
They've got Asterix and Obelix signs outside. I think that's so cool.
I've done a little bit of Googling and I found a little patisserie about a 5-minute walk this way, so maybe we'll try that. It looks a lot better. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Oh my god. Light and fluffy. Have a little puffy man thing. I'm not even sure what it is. But there's a... Let's just start with his head or the pig's trotter. Start with it. It's like a croissant type thing. But I was expecting it to be filled, but no, it's just plain. But it's quite nice. Poor little man. Alright, we're hiding under a brolly because the rain has started to come down a bit. But that was a really nice little patisserie. That was awesome. The cake, oh my god, it like melted. So good. So good!
So, we've had breakfast. Shall we travel into Germany and get some lunch?
Ooh, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think first we need to go via Switzerland, but
That's also a plan.
let's do that. Back to the station, Gare de St. Louis.
got to go through 3 countries to get to lunch. So we're here, end of the blue line, and we want to get here, end of the pink line, but we need to go into here to get there. Oh yeah, and at the end of the yellow line, it goes into France for 1 station and then back into Switzerland. Fun.
Okay, it's probably time for a bit of history on this tram network. I'm reading this all from Wikipedia, so if it's all wrong, I'm sure you'll correct me down in the comments. I'm just reading what it says here. So opened in May 1895, which I thought probably makes it one of the oldest tram networks in the world. Turns out it's about the 65th oldest tram network in Europe. That doesn't even count the rest of the world. Initially opened with just 1 line that goes between the 2 main stations, Basel SB and Basel Bad, which I learnt today is an abbreviation of another word, which means bath or spa. So there are currently 12 lines. The 2 lines that travel internationally is lines 3 and lines 8, although apparently they weren't the original international lines. There were some others back in the 1900s. There were 3 different ones, but they opened them up and then closed them at some point. The first international section opened in 1900 when it went over to St. Louis, but then that closed in 1950. Another section opened in 1910, but that closed in 1961. And then there was another bit that went to Laubach in Germany, which opened in 1919 and closed in 1967. Line 8 was extended in 2014 to go into Germany. That's the line we're going to be taking next. But this line 3 was extended in 2015 to terminate, well, initially just further down the track and then eventually to here. And just looking at what's down there, it looks like they might actually be planning another extension. I can't find any information about that. There's a track that just goes further on, and there's another platform on the other side which seems to be disused at the moment. So maybe it's reserved for future expansion. Who knows? Okay, so now we're done. Back to Switzerland, go to Germany. Because we already are on the park tower, exactly. I can see a sign over there that says Basel. We're just across the border. Look at that. No issue. What's actually weird is the hotel was taken out. Because as you know, Switzerland is quite expensive. We decided to stay in a hotel literally just on the French side of the border. So we have to walk across the border. It's like 2 minutes in our hotel. So I've never walked across an international border before. Again,
and I've done it like 3 times.
But again, there was no checks there or anything. Although we just walked past a bus that was moving through and hadn't stopped. And there was some customs officials on the bus. They must just do it randomly or something.
Yeah.
They must occasionally come on these trams and check things, but it's probably not worth doing it all the time.
But we walked past it this morning and it was empty. So it's not manned.
Before we head to Germany, we're just going to spend a bit of time exploring the city.
This is the city hall. Like, how amazing is that? Words escape me. It's just awesome. Anyway, we can go inside, so we're going to go inside and have a look around. And I think it's red on the inside as well. Amazing. Let's go.
Look at this. This is absolutely incredible. It's pretty. Opened in 1514, the striking Basel Town Hall is the seat of the cantonal government. The frescoes depict images on the themes of law, legislation, and the history of Basel. Some of these date back all the way to the 16th century.
There's a head on my windowsill. It's a head on my windowsill.
This graffiti wall depicts some of the world's most famous rock stars. Commissioned by L'Unique Rock Bar, which is located directly opposite. The artwork is constantly being updated. We explored the city centre a little bit, worked up a bit of an appetite. Shall we go to Germany for lunch?
Let's go to Germany for lunch.
Oh, what do you want? Like currywurst or schnitzel?
I think I'm going to go for a currywurst or some kind of sausagey thing.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it depends what we find. But
Yeah.
there's all kinds of German food which are awesome.
Yes. Basically, meat and some kind of starch
And bread.
and bread.
Yeah, which is starch.
Yeah.
I just realised what I just said. Oh, look at this building. It's smoky.
I have got massive hanging basket envy. Why can't ours look that good?
To get to Germany, we need line 8 towards Weil am Rhine Bahnhof. After a lovely scenic trip over the river, we quickly approached the German border, and as you'll see, this crossing wasn't as smooth as our crossing into France. So this is the German border. We've like stopped for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's traffic lights. Oh, there's some people
Guten
coming.
Tag, bitte einmal die Pässe bereithalten. Ausweis?
I'm sorry?
Ausweis, ID-Card, Passport. Since when are you in Germany?
Monday?
Yeah, okay, thank you. Good. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Okay, so the German police seem to be a lot more stringent than the French one. But after a wait of about 6 minutes, we finally moved onwards into Germany. Successfully through the border. I'm really glad I brought the passports now. I was good thinking of that this morning. I was like, what if we need them? Turns out, yeah. There was a guy there, he was like, didn't have anything, and he was just like, okay, fine. And end of the line, Germany. Oops, sorry, standing on you again. Should we go find some food?
Yes.
That way. Okay, so we tried to go into like this pub thing, and we sat down, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, we've closed the kitchen." We're a bit
Because
late.
it's quite late in the afternoon for us to be having lunch, but there you go.
So we found like a shopping centre type thing, and it has a place that does sausages. So,
That's what we went for.
so we had a bratwurst and a currywurst. So shall we try the plain bratwurst first?
Yes.
So I have a feeling it's going to be the same sausage, it's just that the currywurst is covered in curry. Cheers. Tastes like a bratwurst.
Tastes like breakfast.
Currywurst.
Smothered in curry.
Cheers.
I'm going to go straight in for the samurai sauce.
Okay, what, are you going to deaden your... Fine.
Wait for it.
Okay, it's smooth as mayo, yeah?
Wait for it.
Well, there it comes. I mean, it's not overly spicy, but it is pretty spicy.
I think that's going
Oh,
to
hang on.
accumulate. This is what I'm saying.
There's a lot of pepper coming through there.
That samurai sauce is epic.
No issues on the way out, apparently. Swiss don't care. Nor did the French. It's just the Germans. Okay, now we're back in Switzerland. And we've been to all 3 countries in a day. 2 meals so far. We're going to get some dinner later. In Switzerland. Fondue, probably, maybe.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I don't know, maybe.
Hopefully.
Now we're done that, we're going to go to the point where all 3 countries meet. It's about a 15-minute walk from where we are. It's in a bit of an industrial area though, so... But let's see what it's like when we get there. I've never seen that kind of bird before. I want to say it's a duck. Anyone know what it is? Anyway, we're walking across this like train bridge. Don't worry, there's a footpath, we're allowed. It just seems so weird that there's this like tourist monument and it's sort of across these industrial train lines.
Deck 57 with a disco ball and the end of a crane. I mean, I think it's a party boat. I think it's a party boat.
And here is the Tripoint. This is supposedly the place where Switzerland, France and Germany all meet. So I'm going to have a walk around so I can say that I've gone into all three countries very, very quickly. There's one at the border. Here around here. And, oh, maybe that's not a border. I thought that would be a border marker.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
This isn't technically the true Tripoint. That's actually out in the middle of the river there somewhere, about 150 metres that way. But I feel like this is probably the nearest piece of land. So they just stuck the big spire here.
Well, there was a big pointy bit of land, and so they put it at the end of that. Well, I'm okay with that. That's good. The Tripoint is here.
Roughly.
Maybe. About. Approximately. It's a guesstimation.
I still need to go to a true Tripoint at some point then.
Yeah, one day.
So we can go run around and go, I'm in France. I'm in Switzerland. I'm still in Switzerland. There's a bit of a walk. Now I'm in Germany. And now I'm back in France.
Oh.
And now I'm in Fran's arms.
Yay! Three countries in 10 seconds. Boom! Because we're good like that.
Oh, look, there's a bird at the top.
So we were a little tired from all that travelling yesterday, so we had a quiet one last night, and so today we're going to have Swiss food.
Yeah, so we're having it for lunch instead of dinner yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is the main tram stop outside of Basel SBB station, which is behind us here. It's a magnificent building.
So beautiful.
And there's a restaurant just down the road which we found called Steinbock, which does fondue. So we're going to pop over there, hopefully they still do it at lunchtime, otherwise we'll find something else.
This is quite the happening place. There's like a little bit of hip-hop R&B over there, and then some traditional accordion stuff happening over there, and it's just like everyone's competing.
I also like this little area with there's like 6 different tram stops that go to many different places, and it's all like a shared space with all of these tram lines going across it. It's like
shared with people, bicycles, cars, buses. It's a little bit chaotic, but it works, which is odd. No one dies.
Well, we don't know that. I haven't researched that.
I haven't seen anyone die.
Oh well, let's go get lunch. I'm hungry.
Yes.
Thank you. You can cook now here.
Okay, and then yeah.
So this is where we made a bit of a mistake. We really wanted a cheese fondue, but when we saw the menu, they had various meat options. And we were like, yeah, why not? Let's go for that. We didn't realise that it was going to be a fry your own meat kind of situation. I was really hoping to be able to dip the meat in the cheese, but oh well.
This beef is so good. I could just eat nuts. And is it just because we're cooking it like this, like flash frying it?
Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting / hoping for. I didn't know meat fondue would be cook your own meat in this oil.
Yeah, I think when you brought it out, I was like, oh, that makes sense now.
It does, yeah. I'm still kind of disappointed we didn't get cheese fondue.
One. Yeah.
But
maybe we should have got a second one.
You know
with
what that
cheese
means?
as well.
We need to come back another time.
Oh yeah. And this time we'll just get a cheese one.
Yeah. It's been fun, like bombing around through multiple countries in a single day.
That was really cool. Except I just got to say, my languages are now all messed up, right? Today I said thank you in German, in French, and I said goodbye in Italian. And then I said hello in Spanish. And I was just like, no, hold on, what?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this little trip around Basel. We're only here for like a day and a half, so we haven't seen most of it. But that just means we need to come back.
Yes.
So leave us a comment down below about what we should do next time we visit. So, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, or bye danke, goodbye. What's the other words? Grazie, I don't know, that's thank you. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.
All the languages!
I was given this little packet of something. I have no idea what it is. Oh, I thought it was going to be some sort of like seasoning. But when I looked at the back of it, it said it's 97% water. It's a wet wipe.
Oh my god.
I was right, it's a wet wipe.